Even when we did not deserve to be saved, Christ said, you know what, I'll save you anyway.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. I'm your host, the gentleman Jody Powell, and as you can tell, we are not in the palatial studios of Wrestling for Christ. That's because we are going through the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, and I am in my home office now with limited internet. I am thankful for power, and we're here to present 60 minutes of non-stop, hard-hitting professional wrestling action from the world of Wrestling for Christ. Before we do that, though, I'd be remiss if I didn't send our warmest wishes and prayers to those who were in the path of Hurricane Helene, this terrible storm that came on shore just at the bend in Florida, right near Apalachicola, made its way up into southern Georgia, into the Atlanta area, into the upstate of South Carolina, in devastated western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, made its way on up into the Ohio River Valley, into West Virginia. So many people impacted, so many lives have been lost. Our prayers are with each and every person that has felt the impact of Hurricane Helene. May God wrap his loving arms around you. May you feel his comfort and his love in this, your time of need. And I hope for the next 60 minutes, we can distract you from the worries and the anxiety of the world through Wrestling for Christ. And I think we're ready to head down to ringside to find out who's going to be in our main event in this special edition of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, Wrestling for Christ, partnering with New Millennial Championship Wrestling, a wonderful partner, wonderful brothers and sisters in Christ, and we're happy to partner with them to present this show to you this evening. Let's get to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. We are so excited in Wrestling for Christ to be partnering with New Millennium Championship Wrestling to present this event to you this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Shane Austin. Well, Shane, welcome out. Tell me, what's on your mind?
Well, I'll tell you what's on my mind. That Wrestling for Christ World Heavyweight Championship title that should be mine. I've won it several times. I would like for you to tell me why that title's not around my waist tonight.
Well, Shane, it's real simple. It's not around your waist tonight because you have not defeated the World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer.
Look, I beat Dreamer everywhere we've been. Somehow it comes up to where I don't end up with the title. I'm telling you now, I'm tired of being a nice guy. I'm just telling you, I'm fed up with it. I'm about to hurt somebody really bad here. It might be you, it might be Carolina Dreamer, it might be whoever, I don't really care. But I'm telling you, I've had my fill of it. That title belongs to Shane Austin. It does not belong to Carolina Dreamer.
Well, Shane, I got to tell you, Dreamer's not here tonight. But I do think we can find an opponent suitable for you to take your frustrations out of.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll prove myself here tonight. I'll challenge anybody here in WFC. I don't care who it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, one half of AWOL. Last week we saw his partner go down in the alley, attacked and injured. AWOL?
Let me tell you something. Don't nobody care about you, Shane Austin. The only thing we're worried about is who took out my partner last week. And I have to go through everybody in that locker room. I will find out.
Well, I tell you, I can't help you with who injured your partner last week, but I can help you tonight. Because tonight, in our main event, it'll be Shane Austin taking on AWOL.
Now look, I don't care about that WFC championship. We're worried about the tag team. He can go off and fight Little Pony Man anytime he wants. If you need me to whoop him tonight, it's going to happen, because I'm going to find out if you're behind it or anybody else back here, and if you're behind it, I'll take you out as well.
Well, there you go, fans. Words from AWOL tonight in our main event. It's going to be Shane Austin versus AWOL. We'll be back after these messages. Woo!
When Wrestling for Christ visits the Philippines, we bring more than just wrestling. We bring the love of Jesus Christ. Our mission extends beyond the ring. We hold vacation Bible schools, run basketball and youth camps, and visit villages to share the gospel, offering hope and encouragement to those in need. Since 2017, Wrestling for Christ has seen thousands of professions of faith and lives changed simply by sharing the love of Jesus. In 2025, we're planning to return for television tapings on Abundant TV to reach even more lives. We need your support to continue this vital work. Help us bring hope to the Philippines.
Scan the QR code to donate today and go to our website to learn more about this ministry.
Thank you and God bless.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. What a way to start the show. Our main event for the night is going to be Shane Austin versus AWOL number one. AWOL number one, who is adamant on finding out what happened and who's responsible for the attack on his partner that happened just last week in the back alley behind the arena. One of the members of AWOL was attacked. No one knows who attacked them. And AWOL number one is really interested in finding out exactly who's behind it, because it left his partner with a broken ankle. He's going to be out for weeks. The AWOL tag team and their hopes of regaining that tag team gold, it's going to have to be put on hold just for a little while until AWOL number two is back in action and cleared to wrestle. So AWOL number one going to be taking on Shane Austin in the main event. But right now, fans, we're going to go to ringside for a rematch of a few weeks ago with Chris Thunder Anderson and Zachariah Cutter. This rivalry is heating up between Thunder Anderson and his newfound tag team partner, Kenny Austin, as they were looking to take on Zach Cutter and Cobra. Cobra, though, was injured by Chris Anderson just a few weeks ago. He's out of action for just a little while. So Zachariah Cutter going to be going it alone tonight. Let's see how that goes. Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall.
Exciting action here, fans, as we await the arrival of Chris Thunder Anderson. And I'm sure he'll be accompanied by his newfound tag team partner, Kenny Austin. And, of course, Sir Charles Humperdinck. And Chris Anderson will be taking on Zachariah Cutter, the Prince of the Cruiserweights, who actually is New Millennial Championship Wrestling's Intercontinental Champion. This is a non-title match. But that is why Zachariah Cutter will be bringing out the belt. And there you see Big Thunder Chris Anderson.
Accompanied by Kenny Austin and Sir Charles Humperdinck from Atlanta, Georgia, Chris Thunder Anderson.
And as expected, fans, there is Kenny Austin, new tag team partner of Chris Anderson, along with Sir Charles Humperdinck, of course. And they're here awaiting the arrival of Zachariah Cutter. This young man brings so much energy. And there he is, the new millennial Intercontinental Champion, Zachariah Cutter.
South Carolina, he is the New Millennium Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, Zachariah Cutter.
Boy, I tell you what, it looks ominous seeing those three men across the ring from one man and one man only. And that is the Prince of the Cruiserweights, Zachariah Cutter. And we're going to get this rematch from a few weeks ago of Chris Thunder Anderson, who basically nearly tore the arm off of Zachariah Cutter with that Anderson armbar a few weeks ago. It was a very short match. We'll see if Zachariah Cutter can fare a little better this week. And, you know, it looked like we were going to have some tag team rivalries with Kenny Austin and Chris Anderson, but Zachariah's partner, Cobra, suffered an injury, of course, at the hands of Chris Thunder Anderson. He's going to be out of action for a little while. So Zachariah Cutter is going to rough it on his own as he's whipping in the ropes. Big shoulder tackle. You're not going to take him down like that, Zach. You cannot go pound for pound. Chris Thunder Anderson working the referee here. A little fist bump from Kenny Austin, as I'm sure there's some nefarious plans amiss for this match. Zachariah Cutter now has Chris Anderson in a side headlock, squeezing that headlock tight. Zachariah Cutter goes down hard, and that back is starting to cramp up. But Zach Cutter getting the fans involved, getting them excited, getting them behind him. And the crowd here in Kings Mountain certainly loves the Prince of the Cruiserweights, Zachariah Cutter. Now Chris Anderson with a side headlock, wrenching that head in, cutting off the blood flow. The fans chanting for Cutter. Ooh, whipped him off, and Chris Anderson said, "No, sir." Grabbed the hair, pulled him right back into the side headlock. Referee just standing there, not doing anything about it. Should be breaking the hold. You can't illegally grab someone's hair and put them into a wrestling hold and expect to be able to keep it, but that's what's happened here. And now Zachariah Cutter down on the mat. Chris Anderson having all of his weight now down on top of Zachariah Cutter. Chris is a big dude.
Hey, ref watching, he's pulling my hair.
And Chris Anderson complaining of the hair pull. But then delivered a closed fist right hand punch square to the jaw. Zachariah Cutter. Cutter's down and dazed. And of course, Thunder Anderson grabbing the hair. Oh my goodness. What a punch. A right cross right across the jaw. And now Zachariah facing Chris Anderson here. Anderson going right after the left arm. Starting his... Oof. Good grief. That stomp on that arm. Oh my goodness. Cutter doesn't want to get into a situation where that arm starts to become useless for him. It becomes a target that Chris Anderson will use as he flips him over onto the mat. And once again, big knee drop down across the arm. Zachariah Cutter in trouble here early on. Certainly has to watch out for the Anderson armbar, but he's got to watch out for that man, Sir Charles Humperdinck, on the outside, as well as Kenny Austin. Now Chris Anderson wrenching that arm. Zachariah Cutter fighting desperately to break out, and just another stomp. I tell you what, Chris Anderson will just get you down on the mat and stomp your arm until you can't move it. And here comes Zachariah Cutter. Big right hands, big right forearms into the ropes now. And oh, big clothesline shuts that down real quick. Anderson able to hold off that fury from Zachariah Cutter. Arm wrapped around his back, shoulder driven into the middle turnbuckle. And this is shades of the last match between these two. Just pure dominance here by Chris Anderson. on that left arm that just a few weeks ago he nearly ripped out of its socket. Cutter was walking around in a sling for a couple of weeks. Once again, a big stomp down on that arm. Good grief. He's got that arm lock. Locked in tight. Referee down asking Zachariah here. This is a submission move. Chris Anderson. Now, wait a minute. Chris Anderson's putting his feet on the ropes, ref. Humperdink's pulling down on them just to get some leverage. Now Kenny Austin distracting the referee from even thinking that Chris Anderson was putting his feet on the ropes, and there he goes again. Feet on the ropes again. Charles Humperdinck pulling down on them, putting that added pressure in this arm lock. The fans trying to let the referee know that there's some cheating going on. And the third time, still pulling down on the legs, is Sir Charles Humperdinck, putting pressure on the arm. The referee having no idea what's going on just in front of him. Big shoulder now into the midsection of Zachariah Cutter. An Irish whip into the corner. Cutter hits hard. Here comes Chris Thunder. Cutter moved out of the way. Rolls him up. Wait a minute. What's Kenny Austin doing? Kenny Austin jumping in the ring just when Zachariah Cutter was getting the upper hand. And these two, good grief, the Conquerors they call themselves. And it looks like they are going to take it out right here on Zachariah Cutter. And wait a minute. Here comes, that's John Matthews. What's John Matthews doing here? John Matthews coming out to Cutter's aid. We'll have to see what happens here, fans. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hi, I'm Chris Whaley, author, former professional wrestler, pastor, and I'm joined by my co-host.
I'm Jeff Dixon. I am a pastor, I'm a speaker, I'm an author as well, but we have something else we do together.
Yes, we have a great program called The Clash.
Clash?
And it comes on every Monday night at 7:30 on Abundant TV.
Well, I want to watch it, and we'd love for you to watch it too. So if you wouldn't mind, join us on Monday night, and we'll see you at The Clash.
At The Clash, and it's always a battle, so come join us.
Welcome back, fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. And early on, we saw AWOL number 1 come to the ring and interrupt Shane Austin. And it's going to be AWOL number 1 against Shane Austin in the main event. But AWOL number 1 is adamant on finding the person responsible for attacking his partner just last week in the alley behind the arena. Let's take a look at some highlights of a match earlier between Stormtrooper and Buzzsaw Sawyer. What happened at the end of that match? Let's take a look. Well, I tell you what, fans, it looks like AWOL number 1 has just lost it. He is attacking everyone. He's accusing everyone from Shane Austin to Buzzsaw Sawyer to me, like I had anything to do with it. This guy has gone berserk, and he's running roughshod all over the locker room, interrupting matches. Something needs to be done, and we'll see if Shane Austin can do something about it tonight in the main event when AWOL number 1 takes on Shane Austin. But an interesting dynamic here that we just saw. Buzzsaw Sawyer in a match with Stormtrooper. AWOL number 1 comes out, attacks Buzzsaw, and who makes the save? Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer, brother of Buzzsaw Sawyer. Interesting dynamic there as families collide in this drama around who attacked AWOL. It's Nathan Sawyer making the save on Buzzsaw. Now, Nathan Sawyer is coming up next in a match against Travis Roberts, one half of the World Tag Team Champions. And this coming from a rematch of sorts. From a few weeks ago when Nathan Sawyer and Cobra took on the Foundation, it was AWOL that came out, distracted the Foundation. Dylan Dollar went on the chase, chased them out of the arena, only to have Travis Roberts rolled up by Nate Sawyer into a small package 1, 2, 3. Nathan Sawyer and Cobra getting a big upset victory over the now Tag Team Champions of the World, the Foundation. So tonight it will be Travis Roberts, one half of the Tag Team Champs, taking on the Mad Dog, Nathan Sawyer, in this rematch. Let's get to ringside.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall.
Here we are, wrestling fans, ready for this action to get underway as Travis Roberts will take on the Mad Dog, Nathan Sawyer, in this rematch of sorts a few weeks ago when the Foundation took on Nathan Sawyer and Cobra. It was Cobra and Nathan Sawyer picking up the victory thanks to AWOL hitting the ring and distracting Dylan Dollar, allowing Nate Sawyer to roll up Travis Roberts for the 1, 2, 3. So this rematch, in this non-title match, of course, a singles match featuring one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the Foundation. We've already seen Nathan Sawyer tonight making the save for his brother Buzzsaw Sawyer when AWOL number 1 attacked.
Introducing first, one half of the WFC World Tag Team Champions from Athens, Georgia, Travis Roberts.
There he is, fans, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Travis Roberts, going around shaking hands with the fans. The Foundation is always a fan favorite here in the world of wrestling for Christ. Regaining those tag team championships just last week after the member of AWOL suffered the broken ankle in the alley. We'll see if Travis can get a little retribution here against Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer.
And his opponent from Mobile, Alabama, he is the Mad Dog, Nathan Sawyer.
Nathan Sawyer has been, no angel of sorts. He has never really cared about being a fan favorite, but I tell you what, he did the right thing tonight, making the save for his brother Buzzsaw Sawyer when AWOL attacked. And there he comes to the ring, of course, with that dog chain wrapped around his neck. The referee's going to have to keep an eye on Nate Sawyer, make sure that chain stays out of play, as he'll lay it over in the corner as we get ready to get this match underway. And there's the bell, fans. These two shake it. Oh, look at that. I thought these two would shake hands. Travis Roberts trying to show a little respect after getting the pin. Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer, the second time, saying, "Get that hand out of here, pal. I am not your friend." So we'll see. We'll see how that Travis Roberts playing some mind games here, I believe, with Nathan Sawyer, trying to get into his head a little bit. And now the two standing face to face. Travis Roberts pushes him off. Mad Dog is right back in his face and pushing Travis. Oh, there it is. Cross that line, he says. Travis walking around the ring like, are we in elementary school? Is this recess or what? Let's get to wrestling as he locks him up into that side headlock. Begins to squeeze down. But the Mad Dog with a blow to the midsection, now whips him into the ropes. Big shoulder tackle. Neither man moved. Travis Roberts giving him a little mad talk there. And again, the shoulder tackle. Neither one of them budging, the irresistible force, the immovable object coming together. And Travis Roberts says, one more time, let's do this one more time. And into the ropes he goes, and Nate Sawyer stops him and just delivers a right hand. What was that, a tooth that flew out or what? No, I think it was his gum, but still a vicious right hand from Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer. And Travis said he knocked the gum out of my mouth, Rev. I don't think that's illegal, Travis. I don't think there's a disqualification for you losing your spearmint gum. Into the ropes. And now Travis Roberts saying, wait, oh. And there it is. A kick to the shin. Sent Travis Roberts to the mat and hobbled up Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer. And now Nate Sawyer grabbing the hair. Get over there, ref. With side headlock. Locked in by Travis Roberts. Ooh, big elbow to the midsection. Another one. Travis whipped in the ropes now. Big elbow. Down he goes. Nathan Sawyer getting the advantage early on here. This could go a long way for Nathan Sawyer, even though his partner from a few weeks ago, Cobra, is injured. If he can pick up a victory over one half of the tag team champions here, Travis Roberts, it will align him for an opportunity for those tag team world titles that are held by the foundation. And Mad Dog now just stomping a mud hole into Travis Roberts. And a little intimidation of the referee. I think it's okay if the referee puts his hands on you, pulls you away, and now Travis Roberts draped across the bottom rope. Nate Sawyer choking him out. Referee having to push him off there. Nathan Sawyer's got Travis Roberts set up. Big vertical suplex. Got him over. That's no small feat. Got him now for the pin. Now one. Just a 1 count now as Travis Roberts kicked out. But look at this. He's got that boot across the throat. Get him off the throat, Rev. He's choking him out. And now the rake of the eyes. Travis Roberts now feeling the pressure of that twisting arm bar. And now, wait a minute, he's biting his fingers. That is the Mad Dog. He's biting his fingers, fans. And now puts his hand down on the mat. Oh, he stomps on his fingers. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That had to hurt. Travis now in trouble as Mad Dog continues to work on the left hand of Travis Roberts. And another stomp on the fingers. It could have just broke with his fingers, fans. Those fingers are there's not much there to protect those bones. They will fracture in a minute, especially with the blunt force of that boot coming down on top of them. And now Travis Roberts locked in an arm lock. Down to the mat. Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer keeping Travis Roberts down, keeping him from being able to use his strength and his power in this match. Mad Dog wanting the referee to ask him now, and a knee drop down across that arm, that left arm, another one. And now driving that knee into the bicep muscle. Leg drop right across that arm, and Travis getting a little desperate there, reaching up, grabbing the beard, grabbing the ear, it looked like, of Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer. These fans getting behind Travis Roberts now, the referee counting, wanting the break, and finally gets it. Travis throwing desperation punches to the midsection of Mad Dog, and he just stops it there. Says, while I've got this arm, let me work on this one too. And again, biting those fingers. Oh my God, that's disgusting. The human mouth is just filthy. And he's biting those fingers. Oh. Good grief. Come on, ref. Referee using a lot of discretion here, allowing Mad Dog to continue in this match after purposely biting the fingers of Travis Roberts. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, fans. Now that hammerlock. Got that left arm in a hammerlock now, drives him into the turnbuckle, that shoulder, crushing against the steel padding there. Mad Dog's wrapped that arm around the top rope. Travis Roberts trying to climb the ropes to relieve the pressure. And it was a 4 count from the referee that got him to break that hold. And now a kick to the midsection. Here comes Travis Roberts. A right hand, another big clubbing blow across the back of the neck. Sends the Mad Dog to the mat, a headbutt. Down he goes. But down goes Travis Roberts too. He is dazed. He is hurting. That arm is numb. He is not in a good spot right now. He needs a little time to recover. He needs to get feeling back in that arm so he can use all of the power that he has. Travis has him up here. Was going to go for a jab there, I believe, but just couldn't even lift the arm. Now back into the corner, Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer choking him out, coming in with clubbing blows right to the side of the head, and again the biting him on top of the head. Come on, ref, get him off of him. Mad Dog Nathan Sawyer just grinning from ear to ear, enjoying this beatdown he is putting on one half of the World Tag Team Champions. Like it or not, fans, Nathan Sawyer with a great showing here against the Foundation's Travis Roberts. Now he's got that arm draped across the top rope, pulling on it hard, and the referee counting, telling him to get off. And I tell you, Nathan Sawyer knows exactly when to break it. Breaks off those illegal holds at the 4 count. Not wanting to get to 5. Travis ducks the clothesline. Oh, big spine buster. Ooh, he went down funny. 1, 2. Travis Roberts kicked out there. That spine buster was a little rough looking on the landing. That tailbone just being jarred. Your spine just compressing. And all the nerves in your body sent shockwaves throughout your extremities there. But now Travis breaks it. There's a left. There's another left. A third, and here comes it. Oh, he blocks it. Now he ducks. Belly to back suplex by Travis Roberts, and down goes Nate Sawyer. Both men are down, and the referee begins the count. A fury of fists from Travis Roberts, ducking a punch and then going straight to the belly to the back. That might be Travis Roberts' desperation move. That's his second win. That's been enough here to get a 7 count to allow him to rest up a little bit. And now Travis charging, misses. And Nate Sawyer follows up with a big splash. Back into the corner, coming for another splash. Travis ducks out of the way, hits the ropes, big clothesline. The lariat takes him down. The cover by Travis. 1, 2, 3. Travis Roberts wins. Oh, wait a minute. What is this guy doing out here? Are you kidding me? This again? AWOL attacking Travis Roberts right after his victory, and now, as he said he would, going right after Nathan Sawyer. Look at this guy. Somebody get out of here. Look out, ref. Don't try to get in the middle of that. You're going to get knocked out too. And here he comes. Here comes Buzzsaw Sawyer with a chair. Chasing off AWOL number 1.
You two had everything to do with it. I'm by myself. Takes you in a chair.
Get this guy out of here. AWOL number 1 throwing accusations at the Sawyer brothers, saying you and your brother had everything to do with it. How does he know that? He's just guessing. This guy's just attacking everyone. And now wait a minute. This is an interesting dynamic. And there's the hand, the olive branch to the brother. Oh, no. Buzzsaw Sawyer saying, little brother. I'm just returning the favor from earlier on. Fans, we'll be back after this. Hello, wrestling fans. I'm the gentleman, Jody Powell.
And I'm the mad scientist, Mike Buchanan.
Mike and I host a fantastic show on Monday nights at 7 p.m. right here on Abundant Television called Falls Count Anywhere. But Mike, what is this show about?
Well, it's about taking a our listeners on a fun trip through what's happening in the WWE and Wrestling for Christ, which is WFC.
What else do we do on this show, though?
Well, my favorite part is the Finding Tomorrow, which is where we offer hope to those that are listening for whatever trials they may be experiencing in life.
That's great. I tell you what more could you ask for, fans? You get your wrestling news. And then after we talk about the WWE and WFC, we point you back to the Holy Scriptures so that you can fight your battles the right way. And that's by turning to God. As Mike always says,
don't watch out, look up.
We'll see you Monday nights. Falls Count Anywhere, 7 p.m. on Abundant TV. Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. We're going to get to ringside for a match between the sensational, inspirational Dre White taking on a newcomer to the WFC, Johnny Smooth. Let's get to ringside and pick up the action as the bell has rung. The bell has rung. We're ready to get underway, and Johnny Smooth circling the ring, ready to take on Dre, and they lock up in a collar and elbow tie-up. Johnny Smooth pulls Dre White into that side headlock. He's got it cinched in there pretty tight. Dre White trying to pick up some leverage here, maybe whip him into the ropes, but Johnny Smooth is not letting that happen. There he goes, whipping into the ropes, and big shoulder tackle. Down goes Dre White. He hit that. Did you see his head bounce off that canvas? Good grief, that was like a Mack truck coming your way at 90 miles an hour. You better get out of the way or you're going to get run over. And Dre White found that out the hard way. Johnny Smooth is in incredible shape. Very muscular, very built. Strong competitor here, and they lock up again. Collar and elbow tie-up. Once again, a side headlock on Dre White. Oh my goodness, yes, grinding that in. Dre White, probably his ears are ringing right now, a little disoriented, but he whips him into the ropes again. A big shoulder tackle. And Johnny Smooth, proud of himself for taking out Dre White on 2 consecutive shoulder tackles, but it's going to take a lot more than that to keep the sensational one down. Dre White now regathering himself. Maybe changing the game plan a little bit. Going straight at Johnny Smooth has not worked out very well these last 2 times for Dre White. Dre, an incredible story, an inspirational story. It's why he is the inspirational one. It's a story that we're going to have Dre tell at some point in time. It's incredibly inspirational to see Dre back into the ring after some medical issues that were, quite frankly, life-threatening, scary stuff. But he's been cleared and back in the wrestling ring right here at Wrestling for Christ, and we're all the better for it. But he's having a hard time here with Johnny Smooth, who has him again. Once again in that side headlock. Whipped in. Dre goes down. Over the top goes Johnny Smooth. Big clothesline from Dre White. Down goes Johnny Smooth. Another one. Down he goes again. Up a 3rd time in a drop kick. Hitting Johnny Smooth. Wisely rolling out of the ring. Dre started to go after him, but held up there. Decided to take a little bit of discretion before heading to the outside for Johnny Smooth. Dre knows that his strength is in the wrestling ring, not outside. But he's going outside now anyway, and Johnny Smooth now doesn't want any part of it. Dre chasing him around the ring. Johnny Smooth sliding back in, and here comes Dre. Let's see. Yes, Johnny Smooth catches it. Rolling into the ring now in a chokehold. Get in there, ref. Count it 1. Come on, hurry up. You got to get it to 4 count so he'll break that chokehold. You can't just lollygag around waiting to count him out. He's breaking the rules. Now Johnny Smooth has Dre White whipped in the ropes again. Big elbow. And down goes Dre, and Johnny Smooth now with a pin, an arrogant-looking pin. You're not going to keep Dre White down that easily. Now that reverse chin lock, and Dre White kind of bug-eyed there saying, oh my goodness, I can't breathe. I'm starting to feel a little dizzy here from the blood flow being cut off to the brain. Right there at that carotid artery on the side of the neck. But Dre now trying to get the fans going behind him here. It's getting him up to his knees now. He's turned it into that side headlock. He's relieved some of that pressure now. An elbow to the midsection. Another one. And oh my goodness, was going into the ropes and had his hair just pulled. And he went straight down. And the referee now just going to count the pin. Oh, almost got the 3 there. Johnny Smooth saying 1, 2, 3. It's pretty easy to do, referee. The ref saying no. That was 2. And now, look at this. Johnny Smooth's got Dre White draped over the second rope, choking him out. Smooth taking every opportunity, every shortcut here to try to get over on Dre White. And once again, come on, ref, he's got him draped. He's choking him out over the second rope. Now he's going into the ropes. Going to jump on him here. And oh! Lands right on top of Dre White, driving that throat into that metal rope. Dre is down. Johnny Smooth has taken control of this match. Not in the best of ways, and once again is going into the ropes, and this time Dre moves out of the way. Johnny Smooth caught up on that second rope. Dre with a pin, 1, 2. And the count out, or the kick out there. And Johnny Smooth saying, hey, let's take a break here for just a second. Oh! Suckered Dre in and pulled him right into that middle turnbuckle. A pin now, a 2 count by the referee before Dre White kicks out. Johnny Smooth getting a little frustrated at this point. Now taking that boot, putting it right across the throat of Dre White. I tell you what, I have been impressed. Even though some of his methods may be against the rules, Johnny Smooth has been in control of this match most of the way. Against a wonderful competitor here, Dre White. Good grief, what a right hand. He measured it. Nailed Dre White right across the temple. And like it or not, Johnny Smooth is effective in the ring. But now Dre White fighting back. Shots to the midsection, but clubbing blow sends him back down to the mat. And now setting him up for a suplex now. Looks like Dre is blocking it. Dre's blocked it twice. Dre gets him up over it. Vertical suplex. Down goes Johnny Smooth. We've got to cover here. 1, 2. No, a kick out. Smooth kicked out of it, but great reversal there by Dre White, blocking that vertical suplex and then putting one on Smooth. A vertical suplex of his own. Dre getting this crowd going, trying to get that inspirational, sensational mojo flowing. And here he comes. Smooth backs him into the corner now. Big shoulder into the gut now, whips him in across the way into the other corner. And here comes Big Johnny Smooth. Oh! Big elbow from Dre White. Sends him reeling. But Smooth ducks the clothesline. Oh! Super kick. Good grief. He took his head off. 1, 2, 3. No! Smooth kicked out. Smooth kicked out. What a super kick. He kicked his head off. Check that man's bicuspids. He can't have any teeth left. Good grief, what a kick. What a super kick from Dre White. Every time I watch Dre White, I see something different, something new added to the arsenal. And that was it right there, that wonderful super kick. But now whipping in. Smooth's got him in there. Uranagi got him down. He's going to pin him here. 1, 2, 3. No! Whoa! 2 count from the referee. Johnny Smooth can't believe it. I thought that was it, fans. I thought that was it. Smooth hit that Uranagi, driving Dre White into the mat. And I think Johnny Smooth now is getting a bit frustrated. Where's he going? He's rolled out of the ring. He's rolled out of the ring. Wait a minute. He's got a chair. He's got a chair. What is he doing? Ref, get in there. Don't let him hit him with a chair. Look out, Dre. Don't turn around. He's getting ready to hit him. No, he ducked. He hit himself. He hit himself with a chair. Dre White with a roll-up. 1, 2, 3. Dre White gets the victory. Johnny Smooth hit himself with a chair as it bounced off that top rope. And Dre White able to get the schoolboy on him, rolled him up. Got the pinfall. We'll be back, fans, after these messages.
Do you need inspiration to help you win your week? Then you need to check out the Quotivation podcast, hosted by the gentleman Jody Powell. Start with a shot of motivation to reframe your mindset. Hear from special guests who share their favorite quotes and inspiring stories. Wrap up with the last slice of cheesecake, where Jody recaps and gives tips to help you achieve your goals. Tune in and win your week. Available on most podcast services.
Welcome back, fans, and it is time for our main event. And you are not going to want to miss how this main event has evolved. Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is set for one fall. Introducing first, from parts unknown, AWOL.
Listen here, Jody Powell. I told you I was going to find out, and I know you had something to do with it. Now listen, whatever you got planned, and whoever you have, I'm going to walk through.
You listen to me. You don't put your hands on me. You want to come out here and run your mouth? You want to come out here and attack all these guys? Well, you know what? I got something for you. Oh, yeah. This main event with Shane Austin has just become a lumberjack match. Introducing your opponent.
Well, there you have it, fans. A lumberjack match now. Simply because AWOL number 1 couldn't keep his hands off of me and keep his mouth shut.
Shane Austin!
And this development plays right into the hands of Shane Austin, as he's looking for someone to beat up, someone to show
Bring out the lumberjacks!
he is still deserving of the WFC title. And here come the Lumberjacks, fans. A lumberjack match, wrestlers surrounding the ring. There's Big Buzzsaw Sawyer, who was attacked by AWOL. There's Nathan Sawyer, who was also attacked by AWOL. Travis Roberts, who's had plenty of issues with AWOL. Zachariah Cutter, who swore that he would get back at AWOL. Dre White, John Matthews, Kenny Austin, and Big Chris Thunder Anderson. All of these superstars surrounding the ring. So let me give you a quick rundown of what a lumberjack match is. Lumberjacks on the outside of the ring are supposed to keep competitors in the ring. So if you go outside the ring, these guys have carte blanche to attack you, to punch you, to kick you, to stop you, and then throw you back into the ring. And I would imagine that many of those superstars around the ring have a reason to want to stomp a mud hole into some AWOL tonight. Almost makes me wish I was at ringside. But I'm here with you, fans. Calling the action. Calling an elbow tie-up. Shane Austin pushed back into the corner. Referee calling for a clean break, and there is a clean break. I think AWOL number 1 is realizing how surrounded he really is, and by whom. Oh, and Shane Austin with the big right hand. Another one. There's another one, and down goes AWOL. Shane Austin started out tonight, another big right hand. Started out tonight talking about how he should be the WFC heavyweight champion of the world, and AWOL goes out now. He's finding himself in no man's land. Guys are surrounding him. Throw him back in, guys. That's what a lumberjack match is about. AWOL saying, no. I'll roll in myself. Travis Roberts giving him a shove. Back into the ring. These guys taking a little light for my taste against AWOL number 1. Yeah, I hear you, pal. I hear you. Why don't you concentrate on your match? Lay your hands on me. Back Shane Austin into the corner again, and ring of the eyes, no clean break this time. Not a surprise from this guy. Whipped in the ropes now. Shane Austin reverses. Big clothesline, and down goes AWOL. And yeah, roll on out of the ring. Roll on out of the ring. Come on, guys. Get him back in there. That's what the Lumberjacks are supposed to do. There is Big Buzzsaw. Kitty Austin tossing AWOL back into the ring. Boy, I kind of wish they would have got a few licks in for good measure. The way AWOL's been running rampant through the night, through the locker room, disrupting matches, getting guys disqualified, all in the hopes of finding out who had something to do. Big drop kick from Shane Austin. Shane Austin with a drop kick. Are you kidding me? The big guy got up. Did you see the hops? Nailing that drop kick on AWOL. Austin is pumped up, and he's here to prove a point, fans. This is more than just getting back at AWOL. Hey, Charles Humperdinck, Sir Charles, toss him back in, buddy. Buzzsaw saying, get back in the ring. Nate Sawyer saying, get in the ring. And there you go. A little toss into the ring, whether you want to go or not. Thought for a second Sir Charles Humperdinck was going to get a shot in on AWOL. But Shane Austin here is looking to prove himself worthy of being the WFC heavyweight champion of the world. He thinks he deserves the title. Now Shane tossed outside, and tit for tat, guys. You gotta toss Shane Austin back into the ring. Shane making his way around to the side there. Trey White telling him get back in, and AWOL meets him as he comes back in with a big clubbing blow to the back of the head. Irish whip into the ropes now. Big elbow. Down goes Shane Austin. Quick cover. 1, 2. Austin getting that shoulder up. But Shane Austin finds himself in a position here that he's not used to, and that is being kind of the fan favorite here. That just goes to show you how much people despise this AWOL number 1. He's got a choke on him, ref. Come on, get in there and count him out. Just because it's a lumberjack match doesn't mean it's no DQ. Shane Austin really believes that he should be the WFC champion, despite the fact that he has not beaten the Carolina Dreamer, and they're AWOL now, standing on his throat. Shane Austin claims he's beaten Dreamer up and down the road, but he hasn't pinned him in the ring. Shane Austin now getting a little reprieve on the outside, even though he's not supposed to. These Lumberjacks taking a little easy on Shane, kind of licking their chops, waiting for AWOL to be tossed out. Now, this referee, I hope he checked AWOL, because these guys, AWOL is famous for having things in those pockets. They wear those flak jackets with all of these hidden compartments and pockets, perfect for hiding foreign objects, and they use them quite frequently. And Shane Austin in a precarious position and a big elbow. And all of a sudden, there is some pain in the lower abdomen region of Shane Austin. AWOL having now draped over the second rope. Come on, Lumberjacks, get in there and do something. Get that guy off of him. The referee's not doing his job. Get the guy off of him. Fans now actually cheering on Shane Austin as, again, AWOL choking Shane Austin using that second rope. AWOL realizing he has really no reprieve, nowhere to go. Yeah, keep running your mouth. I'll come down there and be a lumberjack and you won't like it. Big clothesline from Shane Austin. There's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Come on, ref. Count him. A 2 count. This guy has the audacity to put his hands on me, making accusations against me. He deserves everything he gets here. Ducks a clothesline now, tossing Shane Austin down to the mat. Usually AWOL likes to roll out of the ring, walk around the ring for a little bit. Can't do that here with a lumberjack match, but he's got that chokehold all the way to 4. unwrapping that tape now. The referee's got to watch that because he likes to use that sometimes. There he's just tossing it aside. Sometimes he'll take that tape and wrap it around the throat of his opponent. And now Shane Austin being tossed out amongst the Lumberjacks again. Shane Austin, listen, there's no love lost between a lot of these guys and Shane Austin, but Dre White there kind of patting him on the back, giving him a little reprieve, a little fanning, cooling him down a little. Shane rolling back into the ring, meeting a boot from AWOL. And there you go again, right on the throat. You can't win fair and square, so you got to cheat. Now a big stomp down on Shane Austin. Shane's in a little bit of trouble here in this main event. Irish whip into the corner now. AWOL backing up, charging Shane Austin, and Shane moves out of the way. AWOL missing, hitting that top turnbuckle. Both men are a little dazed, a little weary, but here comes Shane Austin with the right hands now. Oh, AWOL's got tied up in the ropes. He's tied up in the ropes. Yeah, I see it, Shane. Do something, man. There you go, a kick to the gut. A punch, another kick to the gut. Another one. He's got AWOL tied up. The referee should be over there trying to get him out, and even the referee's like, hey, have at it. Throw your haymakers, and finally, AWOL with the opportunity to escape, but right out into the arms of the Lumberjacks, who are finally throwing some punches and some blows there on AWOL. 1, 2, oh! Did he get him? Did he get him? Did he get 3? No, says the referee. His foot was on the ropes. Shane Austin, once again, believing he has a win in the main event, has it taken away. I can almost begin to sympathize a little bit with Shane Austin. And there's AWOL reaching out there for Buzzsaw. I'd be careful about charging after those Lumberjacks so quickly. Now he's got him in that arm wrapping, a big short arm clothesline. Oh, wait a minute. Right there in front of the ring. He's got that chain. He's got a chain, Rifkin. And here come the Lumberjacks. Here comes Travis Roberts. Travis coming in and stomping him down. Kenny Austin in. Buzzsaw Sawyer. The Lumberjacks have had enough. Chaos is breaking out. And wait a minute. Chris Anderson throwing haymakers. He and Travis Roberts now are going at it. AWOL getting stomped out of the ring. Tossed aside. And now here comes Nate Sawyer and Zachariah Cutter, Travis Roberts, and Chris Anderson. Is that Kenny Austin on the outside? He's fighting someone. Shane Austin looking around like, what happened to my main event? And now Chris Thunder Anderson in the ring with Zachariah Cutter. Oh, that was a low blow. Oh, a low kick and another one there for John Matthews. And now Buzzsaw Sawyer has Matthews. He's holding it for Nathan. Look at the Sawyer brothers working together, working over John Matthews. Kenny Austin has Zach Cutter up, down face first, a face plant. Chaos has broken out. The Lumberjacks are fighting each other all the way to the back. Look at John Matthews being choked out, taken to the back by Chris Anderson. Buzzsaw Sawyer getting a shot in on Kenny Austin. And Nate Sawyer said, well, if my brother's going to punch you, I'm going to kick you. Good grief, what a madness. Well, chaos in our main event, fans, but chaos here in the home office. I've just been given a briefcase and a memo from the office of the commissioner. The contents of this briefcase will be awarded to the winner of the Television Turmoil Tournament. Details of the tournament will be announced on a future episode of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. Every superstar in the WFC will be invited to participate in the Television Turmoil Tournament. The winner of this will be awarded the briefcase and its contents. However, the contents of the briefcase will not be revealed until the winner of the tournament has been declared. Sincerely, the new commissioner of the WFC. We have a new commissioner. Who is it, fans? I don't know. I've just been given this briefcase. What about our main event? What about the Lumberjack match? Fans, that's all the time we have. We'll see you next week.